Hi everyone, this is part 10 of the playthrough. I started gathering reeds to turn most of the azure feathers I got in the previous episode into blow darts. Blow darts are a very strong weapon, doing 100 damage per dart at a distance. Although they would really make certain bosses a lot easier, I'm not going to be using the blow darts on any boss in this playthrough. Instead, I'm going to be using them to help me clear the monkeys in the ruins a little faster. I can now also make the bunting wrap. This is one of my favorite items for the ruins. If I don't plan on making a base that produces food in the caves, food can sometimes be a problem if I intend to stay in the caves for an extended period of time. There are a few sources of food in the ruins, but my main source of production is really found here on the surface. So if I want to stay in the caves for a long time, the bunting wrap's ability to keep food from spoiling will mean that whatever I can produce here on the surface can be used much later when I'm far away in the ruins. I'm farming the goats again to continue gathering their horns for weather panes. It's a little risky farming the goats in spring when they can get charged by lightning. I'll have to kill every charged goat before it starts destroying the fences, and if I leave just one goat alive and the remaining goat gets struck by lightning, I'll have to leave it alone for a few days and I will never approach this area until it returns back to normal. That can get very messy and very dangerous for the remaining goat. So unless you're confident with keeping that charged goat safe, I suggest not farming them too much when it rains, or at least keep more than just one goat alive if you intend to farm them in spring. One thing that can be done to avoid this is to teleport one of the goats in this pen to a faraway safe area that I never use. Teleporting one goat far away will not change the spawning point of the goats. They'll still spawn to a full herd in this pen, although they will only spawn up to 5 goats. That will not make a difference in farming them since I always leave one goat alive anyway. But if I did that, I would be able to farm all of the goats inside of the pen without the fear of losing the herd. They would still spawn because the goat that I teleported far away is still alive, and we know that teleporting a goat does not change the spawn point, so the goats would still spawn inside of the pen. I'm gathering hound teeth for the blow darts. I don't really need the blow darts to clear the monkeys in the ruins, but I don't think I had anything else planned this spring. I know I'm going to farm the moose and moslings again, but it's a little too early and the moslings haven't spawned yet. I guess this first half of spring would have been a good time to fight Dragonfly or Bee Queen again. This moose has an egg already, so I can kill it now and wait for the egg to hatch the moslings later. Or I can hammer the egg after the moose is dead to start fighting the moslings. This was fortunate timing, and I rarely see this happen actually. The moslings are going to be aggressive towards me as soon as they hatch because I had already killed the moose. I had an easier time dealing with the moose and moslings this time around because I'm not experiencing the lag that I experienced last spring. I won't get the down feathers if they die from fire damage. I can place lightning rods whenever I farm moslings to prevent this from happening, but they rarely die from fire damage, and I would need a lot of lightning rods to cover large areas around every possible nest. When the mossings are around and the moose is not, I have to attack one of the mossings for them to call the moose back. It's difficult chasing the mossings around with the lantern, and then having to drop the lantern on the ground before I can attack them. So I'm just going to wait for the morning before I fight them. Did I really drop 16 jerky after fighting claws? I don't think I intended that. I would like to feed this to the bird to get eggs before they turn into rot, but I don't think I will make it in time. I might as well just trade it to the Pig King for gold. I'm not sure why, but the lag was returning a little here. I'm not sure what was causing it, but this is that weird movement around the moose again. I'm making a lot of pierogi now that I can already place in the bunding wrap, as well as some jerky. All of this will be for the ruins. 11 days to go before my second summer. That's all for now, guys. In the next part, I'll be making my final preparations for a long journey into the ruins. I'll also be making a small base at the entrance of the ruins with some basic structures. Thank you for watching and I'll see you then.